Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka G-Lord33. I'm back with another video on the channel for you guys, and today we are reacting to the new Dragon Ball Daima main trailer. We're about a month away from the show coming out, even though we complained so much about the poor marketing for the show. It is cool now. What about a month ago they're finally ramping up promotion. We got this trailer. It wasn't even announced. It just came out last night. I wasn't available last night, so that's why you guys are getting the reaction a little bit late. But it was also revealed earlier this week that Dragon Ball Daima, the first episode, which will be 10 minutes longer than your normal anime episode, so it'll be about 30 to 40 minutes long with commercials. It's going to be releasing on Friday, October 11th, the same day as Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which that's amazing. And the thing about it is, I'm pre-ordering the game, so I will actually be playing Sparking Zero a couple of days earlier on the 8th. But the fact that they matched up Daima's first episode release with the official drop of Sparking Zero for everybody worldwide, it's not a coincidence. They clearly planned this out, and of course there is a lot going on behind the scenes. Over the IP of Dragon Ball, is it gonna stay with Shueisha? Will it be going with Akio Izuku, who's the head of Capsule Corporation, right? And so there's a lot going on there, but still, it's good to see that there was a plan here with Daima and Sparking Zero. So October is gonna be an absolute banger of a month for Dragon Ball. We get the release of Daima, we get the release of Sparking Zero, and it's a lot to be excited about, right? Hopefully the Dragon Ball Super manga will be coming back in the next couple months, so a lot to really look forward to as Dragon Ball fans as we go into the fall. But we got this new trailer. It finally has voice acting in it, and we get more of a look into the show. There's still a lot that they're hiding, right? And this might be the last trailer we get before the show comes out in the next month. But still, we're starting to get more of an idea of like what this show is, and I'm not gonna lie, I am excited for it. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna react to the trailer, and then we're gonna go through it scene by scene pretty quickly and see what we can learn. But without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Let's go. Go back really quick. That's Super Saiyan 2. Look at the way the hair is and the straight. Hell yeah. Okay. So confirmed. I know Geekdom talked about it in a video, but here we get it confirmed. Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan 2 Goku as well. I guess they're gonna save Super Saiyan 3 for the actual show, but I'm getting a lot of GT vibes. That intro song, right? That was like GT. Dun, 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 dun. It's not like a super like upbeat like the Dragon Ball Super theme song, like the Limit Break Survivor song from the Tournament of Power, right? But remember, this is a different Dragon Ball show, right? But yeah, I was kind of getting those like Dragon Ball GT vibes, OG Dragon Ball from the song, right? And we finally get to see a little more action, right? We saw Goku, we get to see Vegeta and Piccolo, so it is confirmed that Vegeta and Piccolo will be in the Demon Realm with Goku. But I think, right, and I can't confirm, but I think Vegeta and Piccolo will be in like a different part of the Demon Realm than Goku. And those characters will have like their own mission, right? You're not going to get the entire Dragon team, on the Demon Realm. But it seems like, of course, Goku, Glorio, the Supreme Kai, Pansy, right? That's going to be the main characters along with Vegeta and Piccolo, right? And then we'll see, of course, there was a lot of characters we saw there. But we don't have character descriptions of all these characters. Another thing I didn't mention before, Geekdom 101 said this last night in his video. It is confirmed, and a lot of us already thought this, but it is now confirmed that Daima takes place after the Buu Saga, before Yo Son Goku and his friends return and Battle of God. So this takes place before the events of Dragon Ball Super. So we won't be seeing, most likely, we won't be seeing like God, Goku, Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, right? But this takes place a little bit, which makes sense. Like, I think a lot of us, that's what we thought, but now, now we kind of know, all right, this actually takes place before everything in Super. Another thing that was that Danny or Geekdom 101 said is he also said that this takes place or one thing that they were doing because Suecia does not want to bring back Dragon Ball Super right now. The reason for that is because they feel like there's not enough content for them to have a long run. You have the Mora arc, you have the Granola arc, right? And then if they wanted to retell the superhero movie in anime form, right? But the thing about it is, there's only so many episodes you can do covering those 2 or 3 arcs. So then, and especially now with the Dragon Ball Super manga is still on hiatus, right? It would only be maybe a year or two before the Dragon Ball Super anime would probably have to go back on hiatus because, you know, they wouldn't have any more story to tell, right? At that point, depending on what Torotaro does for the next arc or whatever. Of course, there are rumors saying that there could be a new Dragon Ball Super movie announced at Jump Fiesta this year because Dragon Ball does have a panel on the main stage. So we'll have to wait to see until December for that because Daima will already be out by then, right? So they're not gonna announce unless there were announcing like a Daima season 2. But it was also confirmed that Daima's already pretty much done. Like the production of Daima is already done. Remember, they've been working on this for like 2 years now. That's the reason why they wanted to take their time. They wanted the animation to look really good. So that's why we've had to wait, all this time for Daima. Um, so so we don't know. But like I said, there's a lot. There's a lot of news. Some confirmed, some that are just rumors right now. But it is a good time to be a Dragon Ball fan because it seems like the future is bright. We'll have to see when the Dragon Ball Super manga comes back. We'll see if a new Dragon Ball Super movie gets announced later this fall. But so there's a lot to at least be excited about with Dragon Ball making, being important once again. And of course, a lot of this is also bittersweet with Toriyama no longer being with us. We know that Daima was the last project that he worked on, right? There was Danny Geekdom 101 also said that that one of the things with Daima is that Toriyama had made plans that some of these characters that will be introduced in Daima will make a return in a future Dragon Ball Super arc. We don't know if that's going to happen. Of course, now that Toriyama is no longer with us, maybe Toriyama left Torotaro the notes and the plans for that, but we'll see. Maybe there's going to be a future Dragon Ball Super arc where they return to the Demon Realm, or maybe these some of these new characters that that Goku and Vegeta and Piccolo meet. Maybe they need their help once again, or maybe the Demon Realm comes. Or we don't know, but it still is exciting to see that outside of Daima that these characters, some of these characters we're gonna meet, we're gonna tie into a future Dragon Ball Super story. So like I said, it is now confirmed that Daima takes place before Dragon Ball Super, shortly after the Buu saga, and that at least at the time before Toriyama passed away, that there were plans for some of the characters and the results and the events of this show to have an impact in the future Dragon Ball Super. We'll have to see, but it's cool to see how it's all being tied in. This show is a direct sequel pretty much to DBZ and the Buu saga, right? And you can kind of say it might be a prequel to Dragon Ball Super, and it might have something to do with the future of DBS as well. So there's a lot to be excited about. And like I said, the animation looks really good. The show is very colorful, very very colorful. We know with all these like new environments that the characters are going to be exploring, and all these new characters. So we're gonna go through it one more time. Like I said, I don't know what this audio like. It's clearly a character, right? Like maybe it's like that old Namekian we saw in the first trailer, or I did see something on Twitter before I started recording. There's a scene in there where it looks like the Dragon Balls are being used at Kami's Lookout, right? But it's being used by the characters from the Demon Realm, right? It's not being used by Mr. Popo or Dende. So we don't know if, We don't know if those are Earth's Dragon Balls. We don't know if these like new Dragon Balls that are coming from the Demon Realm or somewhere else. We don't know if the wish that they're making is the wish to turn the characters into kids, right? Um, but it seems like, um, but it seems like whatever this, I feel like the narration is whoever this character is. It sounds like an older character, right? Like so, this is me speculating. I think this is the older Namekian or whatever. I think that this Namekian who or whoever this character is narrating, potentially making a wish that turns our heroes into kids again. That's just my prediction, right? Toriyama, rest in peace. So you can see this is clearly Goku and Vegeta reacting. They were just sparring, of course, and now they're reacting to seeing themselves as kids, and then they freak out. They're like, "What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on here?" And of course, we see all the characters. The interesting thing, of course, you see it seems like they're at Bulma's place. Some kind of party's going on, right? But based on what I heard, it's not Bulma's birthday party. It's another character. So maybe it's like Vegeta's birthday or something. Um, what's interesting is, if I remember correctly, in the first arc of Dragon Ball Super, though, the Supreme Kai and crap, I don't know why I'm forgetting his name all of a sudden. But these two are still merged together. So I don't know. Maybe something happens in this show that makes them merge. Once again, it's the Supreme Guy and Kibito, but I don't know. If I feel like if my memory is correct, Supreme Kai and Kibito are merged still at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, but here they're separate, and this takes place before Super. So I don't know. And another thing is, there's no Gohan in here. Still no Gohan. I don't know what's happening there. If Gohan's just not in this show at all, or if they have like plans for him later on, but there is no Gohan. You don't see no Gohan. You see Hercule, but you see no Gohan. There's no Videl. Like, maybe we'll see them in the first episode, but they have been in none of the promo material, none of the trailers, no Gohan. So I don't know. Remember how long they made us wait to see Gohan and Sparking Zero? So I don't know why they always do this to us. You can see Hercule, right? So you see they're all the characters are in shock. They're like, what the hell happened? Why are we kids yet? You see Hercule doesn't have his mustache. Oh gosh, I can't pause. I'm trying to. There we go. You see, go to the trucks, turn into babies. Oh my gosh, but no Gohan. You saw Master Roshi. You see Krillin, Piccolo, and Vegeta having a conversation. You can see Bulma. Bulma's like looking at herself. She's like, "Oh, look how pretty I look," And we know, like, especially in Dragon Ball Super, Bulma uses the Dragon Balls multiple times to make herself look, a little bit younger, right? So maybe this is like where the inspiration for that comes. I love this shot of Goku and Vegeta, sparring. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that. The animation here looks so clean. And remember, this is like before they got like their god powers. This is like shortly after the Buu saga. So I don't think we'll see like an adult Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think we'll probably see Super Saiyan 3 Goku mini, right, in the show. But it would be cool if we kind of got to see, like, remember that battle from like DBZ Kakarot where we got to see like Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus like Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Like that would have been cool to see here. But still, I cannot wait for this smart battle. Classic Goku Vegeta sparring, like always. This shot, of course, so we know that, Goma and the Mai Kaioshin are going to be looking back at the events of the Buu saga, right? Which we know takes place very shortly before the show. So, I love how they reanimated some of the scenes from, of course, that arc. But I love this. So cool. And then see, so this is that scene. This is that scene I was just talking about. You can see here the Dragon Balls are clearly being used. We don't know if these are the Earth's Dragon Balls, but you can see the Dragon Balls are clearly being used here. You see all 7 of them flying up in the air. And you can see, of course, the Mai Kaioshin. You can see Goma. You can see Dende, Mr. Popo. So we don't know if this is the wish that turns them into kids, but we do know that they will be on Earth making some type of wish, right? And one thing that I've heard from Geekdom 101 is that one of the main plot lines will be, of course, in the Demon Realm. They're trying to find out who's going to be the replacement, the new king of the Demon Realm now that Deborah is gone, right? And that, the reason why they're looking back at the events of the Buu Saga is because they plan to use Goku and the others, right? Kind of use them in this conspiracy, so that they can use their power to kind of like aid in their quest to become king of the Demon Realm. We don't know if this is Goma or somebody else, but Goku and the others are forced into this conspiracy, right? And their power is basically being used so that it can forward the agenda of those that want to be in power of the Demon Realm, right? So Goku and the others get put into this conflict, the middle of this conflict in the Demon Realm over who should be the king. You see Goku fighting some of the Demon Realm army soldiers. I love this. You see Vegeta just charging up a Gallic gun. So this is, probably gonna be that scene like that we saw in the first trailer of, Vegeta doing the Gallic gun and Goku doing a Kamehameha. So here's Goma, right? Who we've been told that he's supposed to be the new king of the Demon Realm, right? But there's many people in the Demon Realm that don't want him to be the king, So we have Goma here, and he's saying, "Let's use the Dragon Balls." And you see there the Mai Kaioshin, right? I'm guessing he's telling Goma, like, hey, there's no one left to threaten you. So, like, there's no one left to oppose you being king of the Demon Realm. We don't know who, like, she looks a little bit kind of like, a little bit like Whis. I'm not saying she's an angel or anything, but, we don't know much about this character, but. So, conspiracy brews. So you can see, of course, this is awesome. Like, so you can see this is Goma, and them, and the Mai Kaioshin looking back at the events of the Buu Saga. Look how beautifully animated all these are. You can see, like, there's Vegeta doing after the Majin explode, or after he sacrificed himself, right? Goku and Krillin, you see all the events. Deborah, Majin Buu, all of it. So this is one of the realms of the Demon Realm. We know that, the Goku and the others will be in multiple spots, multiple locations, right? Like I said, my prediction is that, Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo, they will be in different parts of the Demon Realm, completing whatever tasks they are, because of course the goal is they want to, reverse everything and then get things back to normal and be adults again. Which, of course, they will. We know they will, since this takes place before Dragon Ball Super. So this very cool scene. Clearly, one of the Saiyans are transforming. We can't tell if this is Goku or Vegeta, right? Like, I want to say this is Vegeta, but then we do see a lot of Goku, Super Saiyan Goku in the second half of this trailer. So... like, I'm trying to look at it upside down. Like, I can't tell if it's Goku or Vegeta. You can't see enough of the hair. So you get that. So like I said, there's the theme of Dragon Ball Daima. So Jaka Ja, do 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 do. It gives me that GT vibe. You know, just saying. But here we have it. Of course, this is the main cast: Goku, Supreme Kai, Pansy, Glorio. So he has a request. So we know that Gloria and Pansy will be the main two characters helping Goku and Supreme Kai in the Demon Realm. You can see Pansy there. She takes off that little outfit she had before. Pansy, you know, she gives me a little bit of Bulma vibes. Even though we don't know too much about these characters, but give me a little bit of Bulma energy. So we had the Supreme Kai using a little bit of his power. And then we have Kid Goku. Goku, of course. I'll say this, little Goku, he's adorable. He is adorable. He's always smiling, right? He's excited. So this looks like they're walking up on like a corpse of some kind of like animal. Welcome to the Demon Realm. Jaka John. So we see like all these like different animals, all these different characters. We know that not everybody in the Demon Realm is evil. There's going to be some, you know, cool people that they meet along the way, right? But they will be interacting with tons of different characters, tons of different types of people. So we don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Looks like some kind of gag character. Who they're fighting, but you can see they're using some kind of like ki blast. We don't know if it's a combined ki blast or if they're just fighting people separately. But like I said, this confirms that Vegeta and Piccolo will be in the Demon Realm with Goku. You can see also there's blood here. Look at Vegeta's cheek. He has blood, so there will be blood in this. So when the announcement came of Dragon Ball Daima being in coming out on October 11th, it's actually in a different time slot than the Dragon Ball Super time slot was. It's like Friday evenings in Japan. So they're putting it in that more of a national time slot for Japanese people. So from there they can, you know, they can be a little more violent, they can be a little more graphic. So I think we all agree. More blood makes Dragon Ball better. Of course, in the Dragon Ball Super anime, you don't get that really, but in the manga you did. So it is cool to see that we are gonna have blood in this show. Even though these characters are mini and they're kids, still I like that we're getting blood. That's gonna make, you know, the fights in the show more enjoyable. So it's always amazing to see Piccolo in action. And remember, we know Toriyama, you know, stated this. Piccolo was his favorite character. So awesome to see that Piccolo's actually gonna have a significant role in this show. So we got this like wolf or dog type character. We don't know. Kind of he reminds me a little bit of like Bergamo, right? But we know, of course, that's not him. But this character right here, he gives me heavy GT vibes. Heavy GT vibes. So I don't know how much inspiration Toriyama took from GT. We know he definitely did, right? And like I said, I don't know if we're gonna have Super Saiyan 4 Goku be revealed here in this show, right? Like I said, whatever, if Goku or Vegeta get a new form or something like that, right, there's gonna have to be an explanation as to why they don't use that form in Super. Of course, when Super, you know, as Super has progressed throughout the years, there was never any plan for Daima until a couple years ago. But still, that's one thing. Like we don't know how much inspiration GT really had, because remember, Toriyama could do whatever he want. He took Broly and made him his own, you know, canon version in Dragon Ball Super, right? And it seems like now he's taking the idea of GT of the Goku being turned back into kids and the other characters being turned back into kids. So, like I said, if Toriyama wants to, you know, make his own version of Super Saiyan 4, he can easily do that, right? But of course, there's going to be an explanation as to why Goku and the others don't use whatever new forms they may get in the show, why they haven't used those forms throughout Dragon Ball Super. Maybe you never know. Maybe if Goku and Vegeta get a new form in this show, maybe they have plans, for them to use it later on in Super and bring it back. We don't know. We don't know. And we don't even know if Super Saiyan 4 is going to be a thing. We're just going to have to sit back and be surprised and watch like everybody else. So these characters here, those characters that just came up on the screen, it looks like they have, that could be Dragon Balls in their bodies. We don't know. I'm guessing these are, Demon Realm soldiers, right? And maybe, Goku and the others will be fighting them. But, maybe Goku and the others are collecting the Dragon Balls, and they have to collect the Dragon Balls to make the wish to turn themselves back into adults. Who knows? But, very interesting here with these shoulder characters. But definitely, if I had to make a prediction, I think these might be Dragon Balls, and that Goku and the others will be fighting them and trying to obtain those Dragon Balls. It looks amazing. Amazing. Look at Goku doing his classic pose, right? And it looks like he stops I don't know what it like. It looks like he stops either a ki blast or a shockwave just with his fingers. That is cool. We all know I love badass Goku. So it seems like we're gonna be getting plenty of that in this show. And what will be cool here is, since this does take place before Super, it is going to be cool to see Goku and Vegeta, rely on their Super Saiyan forms, just like back in DBZ. Of course, they still do use their Super Saiyan forms in Super, but, of course, right, the enemies are always more powerful than the last, so they got to rely more on Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego and then, right? So Super Saiyan doesn't get used as much. But it's going to be cool to see that at least unless Super Saiyan 4 or some other form gets revealed here, it seems like, as the show progresses and, Goku and the others face stronger enemies, right, they'll have to rely on their Super Saiyan forms, so that would be cool. Plus, of course, we know almost all these characters, will be in Sparking Zero. So get ready for more Goku and Vegeta characters. We're still waiting to see if the GT Goku and Vegetas are in Sparking Zero. But, whenever those characters get revealed, just know you have more Goku and Vegetas on the way just from Daima. Imagine that. Because it was crazy. In Sparking Zero, we're probably going to get OG Kid Goku from early Dragon Ball, right? Then, at some point, no matter if it's in the base game or DLC, we'll get, GT Goku with his his base, his Super Saiyan forms, and then Super Saiyan 4. And then we're going to get Daima Goku with his kid forms and his Super Saiyan forms. So, and those are just kid forms, man. We already know all the adult Gokus that are in the game already. But, holy moly. Still, these shots are incredible. Goku looks like such a badass here. And then, of course, it seems like Goku's powering up here, right? You can see all these enemies he's fighting. They get sent flying. It will be interesting to see how powerful Goku is. Does his power get reduced a little bit now that he's a kid? Or is he just still the same powerful Goku that he was as an adult? But you see Goku, it's going to be cool to see Goku use the power pole, especially with the Super Saiyan form. That's going to be awesome. Then you see Vegeta doing a roundhouse kick. And it seems here's Goku going for a Kamehameha. And this has to be him in Super Saiyan 2. Look at the hair. Look how he has the bangs up, right? And this one's down, and this one's to the side. And his hairline is straight. So that's a clear indication he's clearly in Super Saiyan 2. So clearly they're going to save Super Saiyan 3 Goku for the show. Obviously, right? But look at that, man. That's cool. Cool stuff. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. This show's looking like it's going to be a lot of fun. Vegeta doing a roundhouse kick. We don't see any Super Saiyan Vegeta, but I think we can all agree that, yeah, Super Saiyan Vegeta will be in the show, right? There has been rumors saying that Vegeta will use a form that we've never seen before. So could we see Super Saiyan 3? Will it finally become canon? We'll just have to wait and see. But ooh, never know. Never know. But yeah, still, that's about it. But yeah, there is a lot to be excited about with this show. I love it. I'm excited for it. Yes, I want Dragon Ball Super back, but I'm hyped for this show. I really am. The animation looks beautiful. I think it's gonna be a fun story. We don't know yet. We still don't know who's really the main villains, right? But I think that's gonna be make it enjoyable. I think we're so used to, like, especially Dragon Ball Super, we would get spoilers for um I think if you see the back in Dragon Ball Super, we would get spoilers so easily for most of the episodes, just from like the episode titles and the descriptions. So it was pretty easy to tell like what was probably gonna happen, right? And of course, we'll get that a little bit with Daima, but going into it, there's so much that we don't know, and it makes it fun. It makes it fun, right? There's no Dragon Ball Daima manga right now. There's nothing. So I think we can just, it's gonna be fun just to really just watch it. We know that production of the show is pretty much done, but we don't know how many episodes. I think it will be a decent amount, but you know, it's just gonna be enjoyable just to sit back and just watch, especially enjoying this, knowing that this was Toriyama's final work before he passed. Um, I'm excited for it. I really, really am. I think, knowing that it is canon, like it doesn't take place in some alternate universe or something like that. I think, and knowing that it might have a direct tie to Dragon Ball Super in the future, I think that will also help fans that um, are undecided on watching it. It might bring more fans to, like, all right, I need to check this out, right? And this is a really, really well done trailer. It really is. It's gonna be a fun story, but it's also gonna have those epic Dragon Ball battles that we love, right? I like it. I'm hyped. October 11th can't come soon enough. But yeah, that's about it. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is we did get an updated key visual, right, for Dragon Ball Daima. Some of you guys may be like, this is the same visual we had just last month. No, it's not. Because now it says, welcome to the Demon Realm. And you can see we have Kid Supreme Kai on top with Goma. And you can also see here, now Pansy, she's no longer in her, the outfit she was wearing before with the mask. Now we know for sure, like, that this is Pansy. So, it would have been cool to have Vegeta and Piccolo on here somewhere, but still, I'm excited for it. A new world, a new Dragon Ball Daima. I'm excited. I am excited. So I cannot wait for us to get our hands on this next month. It's gonna be 30, 40 minutes of pure awesomeness. And the thing about it is, I've already heard that they already are working on the English dub. So we don't know if the English dub will be a simulcast, but at least we won't have to wait 2 years to get this dubbed either. And if you guys are on Twitter, they've already started showing like the Japanese castings and things like that. I don't know what they're gonna do for Kid Goku's voice. Like I'm guessing it's not gonna be Sean Schemmel, but we'll see. We'll see. But still, a lot to be excited about here with Daima. And yeah, I can't wait. Like I said, we're gonna be doing reactions for it every single week. We're gonna be doing reviews, spoilers, discussions. Expect a lot of Daima content on the channel once we get this show next month. But let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy the trailer? Let me know. How excited are you guys for Dragon Ball Daima? All right. Leave a like on the video if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Click the bell right next to my name, Fitzmonk TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys later. Stay safe and healthy, y'all. Peace.